Everybody's got an opinion, but this is the bottom line. Today's bottom line is how you do a self-assessment. Now, I don't mean to be rude, but some of y'all think you're better than you are. You think you're all that when you're not. It does you no good thinking you're really great when you're not. So how do we look at ourselves in the mirror? First of all, when you wake up in the morning, if your shoes look like they fit your budget and not your feet, dude, that don't work. If you don't have enough money to live for 3 months, dude, you're hurting. If you're not being real with yourself, you're gonna have issues in life. Forget what everybody else thinks of you. What do you think of yourself? And some of you are the opposite. Some of you don't think enough of yourself, which is causing you failure. So some of you think too much of yourself, and some of you don't think enough of yourself. For those of you that think too much of yourself, you're causing yourself failure because you're not that good, bro. And you need to get better, and you need to quit telling everybody how good you are and start showing everybody how good you are. And if everybody doesn't agree, then you're probably not that good. That's one way to tell. For the other folks that don't really think they're good enough, your mind's stopping you there. You need to think more of yourself. You're an individual. There's 7 billion people on earth and only one you. You've got talents, you've got things you can contribute, but you have to believe that you can contribute. You have to believe that your voice is worth using. You have to believe that you have something to say and people need to hear it. You can't be afraid. You can't sit there in the corner and think that I wasn't worth anything. One time I was going to go get help for my self-esteem, but I didn't think I deserved it. Now listen, at the end of the day, some of you are out there walking around totally oblivious that you have something to contribute, and you're letting life slip by and you're not doing anything about it. So man, here's my bottom line. Look in the mirror and be honest with yourself, okay? Don't worry about what they think of you or what she thinks of you or what he thinks of you or what they said and what she said and what he said. Look at yourself, man. Don't compare yourself. Prepare yourself. Give yourself a fair and accurate measurement, man. I'm not saying don't get feedback from other people. You can get feedback, but it's so important that you give yourself an assessment and a fair assessment. And if you think you're not good enough, you're probably wrong. And if you think you're so damn good, nobody's better than you, you're probably wrong. So you got to try and figure out where that fits in. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with being confident, okay? I highly recommend it. But at the end of the day, don't be overconfident. Don't be foolish, man. Take an accurate assessment of your skills and your abilities and the value that you contribute and represent. You know what I'm saying? Get what you're worth. Only you can help you get what you're worth.